Welcome back, everyone. In today's episode, I thought we would go and do one of the story missions, which is to pick up a blueprint. So we're going to head over to this manufacturing facility to get started. And the bonus here is that this manufacturing facility should be on a moon, which it is, which was hiding from us. So we get to go to a moon, and we get to go to somewhere that we haven't been before. So lots of bonuses here. All right, so let's see what we get on this moon. I'm hoping tremendous views to be one of the things we get from. Okay, come on guys, let's go. Faster, faster. So far I'm not seeing a whole lot here. But, oh, okay. So I see some red. Okay, there's our manufacturing facility. All right, we'll go ahead and take care of this. All right, let's see. We're on an empty moon. Low security, doesn't have really much of anything. Okay. Not the worst thing in the world. Really what we're looking for here is this blueprint, and then we'll see what kind of resources we've got here. You know, we know we've got this type of a backdrop, so we'll see what kind of... All right, we've got some ships overhead, so that lets us know that there might be something. All right, so we're going to have to blast our way in. It shouldn't be much of a problem. Okay, a couple of things there. Okay, pick up, oh, a +5. It's on the bolt caster. I keep getting all these upgrades, which are making me more and more want to start making the bolt caster. Okay. Pick up our goodies while we're here. Korvax data. That should be something worth learning, since the Korvax care exclusively about data. Okay, so we made it, and yeah, there's our antimatter formula. Okay, so we can use this to create warp cells, and now, okay, and electron vapor, which I do believe we already have the ability to craft, yeah. So suspension fluid for that. So now we can complete the set. Warp cells require Thamium-9, which is very easy and abundant in space, through the mining of asteroids. So we need one antimatter, and to get one antimatter, we need electron vapor, iridium, and zinc. The zinc has been pretty elusive, albeit I haven't really been looking a whole lot for. You find it mostly in the plants. So you need zinc and iridium. Iridium is found in large quantities in some places. So suspension fluid is only carbon, so you should be... Yeah, this shouldn't be terribly hard to make, although it remains to be seen whether or not we would just prefer to stop by a space station or oh, no fuel in the thruster. We'll take care of that. And then let's head out and see what's on this planet, or excuse me, on this moon. All right, I want to see what's in all of these red discs. This glowing blue over here is usually iridium. Let's see if that's still the case here. It is. Okay, so we'll pick up some of this while we're here. Since iridium seems to be used in a lot of different crafting formulas, I want to keep at least a stack of that on hand as much as possible, because you never know when you're going to come across some nice upgrades that you want to install. All right. Let's see, what do we have here? Nothing? You mean all of these across the planet, or moon rather, and we can't do anything with them? Ah, that is not what I wanted to hear. So now that rules this planet out for an interesting new resource, and leaves us with iridium so far. So this is looking like one of those areas that we really aren't too interested in spending a lot of time on, and that is very unfortunate. Because I had high hopes. What is over there? Okay, that was just flashing in and out. Okay, let's try to land here. Did we actually manage to land on it? We did. That's different. This is a momentous occasion. Because so far I've only managed to do that a couple of times. And that's, you know, one of the benefits of the auto landing and auto flying, basically, that this game does for you, you would think would be that it would automatically put you on those landing pods as much as possible, but it doesn't. All right, let's see what this guy has to say. All right, so he's going to say 3 words that we understand: Corvax, convergence, and data. All right, so he's happy that we shared some data with him. And he gave us a, wow, very nice, a radiation deflector upgrade for our suit. And it only uses iron and carbon, 2 very plentiful items. So grenade intensity of +3, very nice. So far, so good. Okay, the first aid, I don't think we actually even needed that. All right, let's see what kind of tool upgrade we've got. 15 slots, we are currently at 16. So no real reason to upgrade there. All right, let's look in the terminal and see if I've got anything I want to get rid of right now. Let's get rid of this fascination bead. Okay. Would help if we use the door. There we go. Perfect time for a milestone. So what's the milestone this time? We have met 25 aliens. All right. Come on. There we go. Tell you what, just realized we haven't been to this building over here, nor have we made our save point. Let's go ahead and get the save point. Alright, see what's in at least the crate that we can open. Okay, that was looks like a health benefit. Okay. Alright, let's see what this guy's excited about. Okay, so we need 1 more electron vapor to craft antimatter. Not too worried about that. Let's see what Entity GAD has got for us. So another Corvax convergence. Great. Oh wow, this ought to be interesting. Let's allow this and see what happens. Indescribable levels of pain. Well, I would imagine. So warp reactor Sigma. Okay, so a companion unit to our hyperdrive. Very nice. Now we're extremely familiar with the dynamic resonator since we've bought and sold quite a few of those, making money in the space stations. Iridium and copper. Okay, that shouldn't be too terrible. Very nice indeed. Okay, another upgrade for the bolt caster. And there we go. So basically, you allow this guy to inflict some pain upon you, and then the other things within the other items within the building will basically undo that pain. All right, look at that. Yeah, folks, it doesn't get much better than that for views. When you're looking out and you realize that you can, one of the things this game does well is giving you that sense of scale that, right now I'm on a moon, but I could very quickly be on that planet. So it does give you that sense of scale. And that's one of the things I'm really enjoying. I've seen over the past, few days since this game has been out, I've seen a lot of criticism of the game. A lot of people don't like it, and that's very understandable. I really wouldn't expect anything less. As much hype as this game has had, it's hard really not to have a very divisive nature about the game. But personally, I'm enjoying it. Still trying to figure out, how to balance my time in it. You'll notice that in the videos, I don't tend to do a lot of mining in there because, mining isn't very fun. It's not fun for you to watch me do a whole lot of that. I'd rather us spend our time together doing things that are more fun, which is exploring and finding new things. Let's see what the different planets and moons have to offer. What is this thing? So what does it have? And it has platinum. Okay, but we'd have to destroy it, and just not looking for that just yet. I did notice there was another, what appeared to be a resource over here. We'll see if that is indeed gold, or I'm always hoping for a new resource that I haven't found yet, coming across something that I haven't seen yet. Oh, it's aluminum. Now this I'm very interested in. I found aluminum in my journey so far, but not a lot of it. I found it in crystallized form mostly, and haven't seen a terrible amount of it. So this I am definitely going to mine. Again, a lot of upgrades use this. So I will not be shy about taking a good bit of this. All right, so I think we're good on that. Let's take a quick look up on top here and see if there's any more in the near vicinity. Okay, that's not quite close enough. Look at that. Can't pass up the plutonium. Just can't do it. What is this? Just a rock. Which reminds me, is this a rock that we need to scan? Nope, apparently not. We're good at scanning rocks, but this apparently is not going to be one of them. Okay, so some more iridium over here. We'll get a little bit of this. Just out of nowhere, this game just seems to freak out every so often for just a second. Okay, and this guy doesn't seem to care that I've just destroyed an entire mountain of iridium here. But he's scanning. What in the world is he scanning here? Oh, he just wanted me to scan it. He wanted to make sure that even though I took all the iridium, I didn't touch that plant. Well, good. We'll leave the plant alone and make him happy. Oh, and for some reason, we're now way up in the sky. Great. Well, I wonder what our system scan can do from this high. Seems like not a whole lot. Okay, let's get back down. We're not quite done with our adventures on this particular planet. I'm extremely disappointed that all of these red boulders. Slow down. All these red boulders can't be something useful. That is very unfortunate. All right, let's do a quick scan. See, and of course, nothing comes up. Okay. So it appears as though our view is about the only thing we're going to get out of this particular moon. You know, I know there's one of these outposts down below me, but quite frankly, I'm just not all that interested in getting each and every one of those that I come across. I'm sort of over that. I'm nearly 20 hours into the game. I think I'm somewhere, Steam said I was somewhere around 18, 19 hours, something to that effect. And I'm sort of over that. I enjoy the exploration part of the game. By the way, just nailed that landing right on the side. What is this? I'm sort of over the trying to find every little outpost and save point on a planet or moon. So, okay, nickel, good. Another thing that doesn't seem to be all that plentiful that I've found so far. So we're going to not be bashful about taking a lot of this. After you've played this game for several hours, you start to get a grasp on what items you really need to carry around and which items are great for trading, which items are, just sort of need to be left alone because they're not really worth it to you at this particular time. Hoarding is not a great idea in this game because of the inventory space requirements. But things like nickel and aluminum, zinc, if I can ever find large quantities of it, these are things that I do want to keep on board the spaceship for long journeys. The inventory space I'm finding is going to be much more limited as I find more suit upgrades for things like we just found, which was the toxicity to help us last longer there. I already have one upgrade to help me last longer in the cold. So, those are going to take up inventory slots. So it's the kind of thing that I'm going to have to watch much more closely. Okay, we got that. Let's go over here and see. This is, I'm assuming, this is more of the same aluminum. Yeah. Well, slight freak out there by the game again. So even though this moon doesn't have very much of anything to speak of, the two things it does have, seemingly in reasonable quantities, I need. Oh, this is excellent. Good chance for me to get rid of those power canisters because they do not stack. And anything that does not stack better be worth a lot of money, or it's not hanging around with me very long. Okay. All right, let's head back to the ship. Okay, we'll fly around just a little bit longer in this particular episode. And just look at that. That's pretty awesome. Couple of screenshots there. Cannot deny that that's nice. Certainly not the best view we're going to get from this planet, but wow. Alright, not seeing a whole lot else. Looks like we might get something down there. They seem to want to put these monoliths in these speech cubes. Yeah, they want to put them right down there at the bottom. Okay, let's see what this has in store for us. Okay, it'd be interesting to see if the story gets any different as we get closer. But I'm definitely seeing some ties to the Sentinels being part of the issue, maybe some kickback from the other life forms on these Sentinels. So we shall see. Okay, so we're gaining more knowledge. Korvax and power. Okay, have we scanned these things yet? We have. And all right, here we go. Another rock. Excellent. Want to make sure we don't miss any of these rocks. All right, where is our ship? There it is. So you notice these things around. Of course, you got the caves and And so far, I really haven't found a whole lot in the caves, but I think these outcrops are here mostly to provide us with sources of things like iron and carbon, even on a planet that's lifeless as this is. Okay, go away, guy. Okay, so reload. Okay. All right, is there another guy here? Yeah, there he is. Here he comes, and there he goes. All right, let's see what else. A neutrino module. Okay, good. All right, so it looks like we got a lot of iron here. Gonna pick up some of this iron because I noticed, you know, as well as using it for trading by turning it into bypass chips, there's also a few upgrades that. Okay, nothing there. Do we really want to go in this cave? Let's take a look in. See what. Wow, very nice looking cave. See what we find. So lots of. That's interesting, but not scannable. All right, let's get some of this plutonium because just can't pass that up. You know, the survival aspect of this game, as has been noted by many people, isn't really all that vast. But one thing you do notice is that, you know, oh, didn't realize you were here, you big guy. My bad. Reload, acceleration. Okay, another bolt caster. All right, so let's go ahead and take a moment, upgrade a few things. All right, let's see. What else do we have? All right, anybody else? Or are they all outside? Okay, kind of looking for something for carbon. Okay, that's iron as well. Okay. All right, so we're at a level 2, which is. All right, let's go out here and see what we've got. Let's go out here and see what we've got with these sentinels. Alright, so they're deactivated. Not that I was all that scared of them, but still, sometimes they're just basically a nuisance that I don't want to mess with. Alright, let's see what we've got. Anything else we want to see before we end this particular episode, and we'll come back a little bit later and explore a new planet or moon. We'll see what we have in store. All right, I'm not seeing anything, so tell you what, guys, I'm going to leave you with this wonderful view, as I can't get enough screenshots of things like this in No Man's Sky. So hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you'll come back and see more with us a little bit later as we continue to explore No Man's Sky.